Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan
And Angela.
from RNA Music.
That's right.
Deep in the heart of Texas. That's where we are right now.
Yes, it is.
Welcome back.
Yay!
We missed a week last week. So sorry.
No.
We had things to do.
Well, it probably gives y'all a lot of time to get all your questions in.
Yeah.
Y'all had lots of time to think about it.
That's right.
Yeah.
We had family to take care of. A
Yes.
lot of stuff going on. Busy time of the year for us.
Yes.
Beards.
Paul's gone. I gave him the boot.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing over my chair?
Yeah. Sorry, Paul. All right.
Yes.
Let's get to our questions. First
All right,
question.
awesome.
Love motorcycles. Hi. Hey, Ryan. Not sure where to ask questions, so I'll try here. I've been playing cheap guitar for 20 plus years. Right now, I'm a bedroom legend with an Epiphone Special 2 and a Warlock. This year, I plan on getting something nicer and have narrowed it down to the ESP LTD EC1000 FM. The Schecter Hellraiser Solo 2. Those are great. And maybe the PRS SE single cut with a pickup upgrade. The only thing I've been able to get my hands on is the PRS Tremonti. I like something versatile and awesome. I like to play blues, rock, and metal. My questions are: which do you prefer, or do you recommend, and how well does the Schecter clean up the split coils? Thanks for all you do. You guys are awesome.
Thanks.
Well, thank you. I think Angela's awesome. For sure.
I am.
Oh, you
I
are.
am.
That is a true statement. Well, love motorcycles.
Yes.
All three of those choices are great choices. I don't think you could go wrong with any of those. Either or any of those.
Mm-hmm.
The EC1000 is probably going to be the most expensive of the three that you've chosen.
Yeah.
And the Schecter is probably next in line budget-wise, and then the PRS SE after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really tough one. I think, the LTD is going to be a little bit more modern feeling guitar. It's got a little bit thinner body than the other two. I think the Schecter and the PRS are going to give you more of that traditional kind of feel that you want, but with a little bit modernized appointments.
I just yawned. Sorry. Oh my gosh, that was rude.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Was it bad?
I'm really good about catching them, but I was like...
Can we see your tonsils? Do I need to edit that? Well, it is what time of the... Oh. Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock. That's not 8 o'clock. Is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. Guys, it's Thursday night. It's been a long couple of weeks.
Sorry, love motorcycles.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll do better. I'm fired. I'm so
yawning.
sorry.
Next time, just tap me. Hey, I gotta yawn. Stop talking.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna yawn because
when I'm listening to Ryan, he's so soothing. This is no joke. I'm not trying to make an excuse. Seriously. And I just my breath starts slowing down because I'm just like.
I could be talking about power converters and Toshi Station.
I just get so.
Oh, that's so
He
sweet.
could. It's like a lullaby. Love it.
I lull you to sleep. I'm glad you think I'm soothing. You know what I'm talking about.
His voice, he has a great voice.
Nerdy guitar stuff.
I love it.
I love you.
It makes me happy and peaceful.
You make me happy. Giggle, giggle. It's almost Valentine's Day. Can y'all tell? We just had our 19th anniversary of our first date,
Yes.
last week.
Yes.
We're all giddy still.
And Valentine's Day will be the 19th anniversary of our first kissing.
Smoochy time.
Smoocheroonie. Yeah.
So, what do you think about that? Love motorcycles.
I'm sure this is exactly what you had in store of your question when you were painstakingly typing this out for us to answer.
Because that was a detailed question.
For an FAQ. Yeah.
I don't think you can go wrong with any of those. If it were me, right now at this point, I would probably be leaning into the Schecter Hellraiser Solo 2. Probably. Mm-hmm. But those are all three great choices. You can't go wrong with any of them.
Yeah. I actually know what that is. That's pretty...
We got one right out there.
I know. It's like, I recognize that. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a really nice guitar.
It is. You might want to think about whether you want 22 frets or 24 frets. That would be a deciding factor for me. I kind of prefer 22 frets. So there you go, man. But all three of those are excellent choices.
Yeah.
And I think you can pull off whatever vibe you want to. So
yes.
You have narrowed it down to 3 excellent choices. Probably, for me, it'd probably be the EC1000. I would get an EC1000 traditional. I have one of those and I like it a lot. If you get the traditional, but it's the thicker body, 22 frets.
Yes.
So probably the LTD or the Schecter. But yeah, thanks. Love motorcycles. Well, love is in his name, so I started thinking about how
I know how much we love each other.
Yeah. All right. So next question: Guns N' Roses fan 2012.
Nice.
Hey, it's hard to read.
I know the ink was
Our printer ink was dying, so I'm struggling to read names. It's all right. Hey Ryan, what are your thoughts on the ESP LTD Max-200 RPR? I believe that's the Max Cavalera signature guitar. It's quite pointy. You can open a lot of cans of soup.
It was
or chili, or you could pop open some cold brews with that, or you could
Chinese throwing star that sucker.
Absolutely survive a zombie apocalypse.
You sure could.
It is quite pointy.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think it is quite pointy.
It's like Sputnik.
It's like Sputnik. Spherical yet quite pointy at parts. I don't know that. Like, I like odd-shaped guitars. Like, I like Explorers. I like Flying V's. I like the Diamond Hailfire, which is kind of a Firebird kind of thing. And I like, Diamondback Duro guitars. That was a wee bit pointy for me. I'm afraid I would possibly hurt myself with it. But and if you're a big Cavalera fan or Sepultura fan, yeah, it's a very metal guitar. So
yeah. It is.
It's quite pointy. Quite pointy.
It's almost like a. I'm not going to say it because I might offend.
Don't want to do that. We don't want to be offensive. It's cool.
I was like, it's not look like the Prince guitar.
Something like Prince would play?
Yeah.
Nah, Prince is more curvy and rounded. That's like.
I know, but it's like he still has a sharp, like he made a guitar like his symbol name.
Yeah, it's rounded though. Well, it is pointy on one part. There's a part that is pointy. It's very metal.
Yes.
I will say that.
Because Prince isn't metal. That's what I was trying to say. I don't want to be
metal.
like, not the Prince guitar.
It's like the metal version.
Prince rocks.
It's like the metal version of a Prince guitar. That's what you'd kind of.
Yes. Yes.
With, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think LTD, ESP make great guitars, so I'm a big fan of their stuff.
Yeah.
It is quite pointy. I don't know if I even noticed that one at NAMM, because ESP has a lot of crazy guitars. So
I bet they do.
might have got lost on that one. So thanks for your question, man. Joe H. 25.
Yeah.
Hola, Ryan and Angela.
Hola.
Hola. I've seen on CMG's website that they will make a custom designed guitar for customers, but it doesn't say how to order one. Since y'all are a dealer, can I order it through y'all? I have a nifty idea for a Star Wars guitar. So excited. Thanks, keep the music live. Yes, you can actually, and that is kind of what they want you to do. They do want you to go through a CMG dealer. You can contact us, and we can kind of take down all the spec, that you're thinking about. And then I'll, contact CMG and, get pricing. On the custom stuff, pricing sort of can be all over the place. It just depends on what you want. Almost anything is doable, almost, to a point. But,
Yeah.
depending on what you want.
But don't be crazy.
Don't get crazy, They pretty much, like on their Ashleys, they pretty much just make, it's 24 and 3/4 inch scale lengths. So they're not going to make like 25 and a half inch scale length.
Yeah.
They're not going to change the scale lengths on you. And I think they are limited to like 22 frets on those. But, it's like colors and paint and, hardware and pickups and finishes. They have done some Star Wars guitars, though. Chris did one. It was like a Boba Fett guitar. Like the body was painted like Boba Fett's helmet.
Chris loves him some Star Wars. Any excuse to do anything Star
So
Wars.
excited,
Chris is there.
I actually already had a couple of ideas for the RNA Music Special Edition CMG guitar.
Yes.
And some of them were heavily Star Wars based. Nothing I would get sued over. we would get sued over. But
I think we should come up with like a Rick Grimes-esque guitar.
That'd be
maybe like a Daryl.
Daryl.
Crossbow-esque.
You're my brother Daryl.
My other brother Daryl.
My other brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl. We don't kill the living.
3 questions.
Unless they need to. Yeah, man. So yeah, you can order through. I think I heard my voice just now. Too much Rick.
Silly.
Rick Tater. Yeah, you can do it through us if you would like. So shoot me an email.
Yeah.
Give us a call, whatever. We can kind of talk it over. Maybe at least get the ball rolling, figure out pricing and stuff.
Hash it out.
Hash it out. Yeah. Thanks, Joe. All right, Savinity Guitars. Hey, man. How are you? From Texas. He's in Texas.
I know.
I forget exactly where, but like east of us, somewhere.
Cool.
Top 10 things you liked at NAMM.
Texas.
Mac is really good also for Focusrite MIDI. What do you charge for setups, repairs, and stuff like that?
$1 million.
All of the dollars. I'm doing guitars. If you have students that need any guitars, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Support music any way I can.
Awesome.
That is a lot to answer. Top 10 things at NAMM. I don't think I could rattle off 10 things right now. But really for me...
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Probably the thing I really like the most about NAMM is just talking to people and meeting people. Because, the gear is cool, and you get to see the guitars and the amps and things in person, but it's so loud there, you can't really, you can't demo a piece of equipment to get an idea of what it sounds like because it's so just stupid loud.
Right.
And so, that's kind of hit and miss. But for me, it was really, the thing I enjoyed the most was just talking to people. Hanging out with my friends, Robert Baker and Anthony. Anthony, what I guess I'm on me. It was a beard hair. Ike from Flipside Music, hanging out with the Tone King, Lewis. Pixie Licks, had dinner with Pixie Licks and Robert, and it was great. He's a smoking guitar player, but he's also a really smart guy. Well knowledgeable about many things, including steak. We had a great dinner, steak dinner, and just interacting and talking to people, and just getting to know them. So it was really just interacting with all the different people, meeting some people that I've seen and followed on YouTube quite a bit, and seeing each other in person instead of talking over Skype and messaging and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
The coolest part about NAMM for me really was just the human connection part of it, and talking to other humans, and building relationships, that we with new people, and then continuing relationships.
And the worst part is that I wasn't there.
That was the absolute worst part. It's quite bittersweet for me this year, so I did not have my Angela with me.
Yes, maybe next year.
Maybe summer NAMM. If I go to summer NAMM.
I want to go to winter NAMM.
Oh, you want to go to winter NAMM?
Yes.
You don't want to go to summer NAMM?
I would like to go to both. I want it all.
Okay. Treat yourself. So yeah, it was mostly the people. What do I charge for setups, for repairs? For repair, it just sort of depends. Depends on what the repair is. There are things I do, things I don't do. Things I refer out to other people. Like if you got a cracked headstock or a neck broken in 4 places, I have friends that do Specialized and that kind of work. I send it out. Specialized. For a full-on setup, just like for a string change, like you just need your strings changed because we get a lot of that. I do
You do a lot of that.
I do a lot of that.
I don't do that.
Cost of the strings here at RNA Music plus 10 or 15 bucks. Floyd Rose is more because they're a pain. And Bahonkus. I did 2 Floyd Roses today, both for Jake from State Farm. Hi, Jake. But I'm probably on the very cheap side for that kind of stuff because we're out here in rural East Texas, where not a lot of folks are high rolling out here. Some are, but most are not. So I'm probably on the cheaper side with that kind of stuff. So, no. Yeah.
No.
Trying to think of it. Some places have a bench fee that's it's like $45 an hour maybe, just depending on what the job is, or like wiring guitars and things. It just depends. It's a case-by-case basis with me. Anyways, I don't know if I answered your question. Probably not. But
he will try better next time.
Yeah. It's really case-by-case with me. And if I like the customer or not.
Right.
If I don't like you, it's real expensive. If I like you, it's affordable.
So dumb.
I'm just kidding.
So dumb.
All right.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Evan Frazier. Any advice for aspiring guitar builders? I've been considering trying to learn to build guitars for myself and eventually do custom guitars. I have the saws and etc. Any advice?
Start.
Yeah, just get started.
That's my
You're going to make a
advice.
bunch of mistakes, so just go ahead and get those out of the way. Learn as you go.
I think it's with anything. If you have a desire and a drive to do it, and you have somewhat of a learning skill to be able to learn how to do it, like if you know your equipment and you know how to do stuff, to just...
Yeah, my advice would really be hook up with someone who actually already does that. I don't build guitars. I can do, minor repairs and setups and things, but I've never tried building one. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of guys out there, especially on YouTube. There's a lot of guys with channels, and there's a lot of people who are willing to kind of share their knowledge. So
yeah,
I would do that. If you could go take a class, like I know there's a guy in Dallas. I forget the name of it. But you can go take a class. I don't know how many weeks it is. It's like $2,000 though. But he walks you through step by step the process to build a guitar, and you build. Is it Brian? Brian Kelly? Not Brian. I don't know. I have a friend who did, Mike Roberson. He went.
Yes, I remember y'all talking about that.
Now that costs some money, but probably the experience of doing it would be well worth it. So if you go take
his brain.
Yeah, if you could go take a class somewhere, that would probably be a great investment. So
there you go.
Other than go talk to someone who already does it.
Sit underneath the foot of the master.
Yeah, apprentice. That's a real lost art in our society.
It really is.
Apprenticing. But
I need a crochet apprentice.
I think I have an apprentice. I may have secretly got a teaching apprentice.
I know. So exciting.
So excited. Mold in to the dark side. Yeah, man. I hope that was helpful. I'm not a builder, so it might not have been.
This is one of those FAQs or those escarnates where it's like we're up at midnight and we're just laughing at dumb stuff, because we're just deliriously laughing. That was like our time with Tim and Ryan filming doing the EP.
Oh, our recording.
We were laughing about the silliest things because we were all so tired.
Yeah, we were very tired.
We were up so late that
why
night.
are we talking about Harry Potter right now? I have to lay down some fat drum beats.
It was so great. So that's
kind
of like we're after every question we're like, we are so sorry. I hope that it does.
What'll be interesting is if you could go back and watch our previous FAQs and see if you can see which ones we filmed on Thursday night and which ones we filmed early Friday morning.
Because we're all like, hi!
Hey, you guys!
Hi, guys.
So excited. What's up?
Huh?
Thanks for the question, Evan.
Oh my gosh.
Appreciate it, man.
It's great. It's
Big John. This is Texas Big John.
Big Bad John.
This is all caps, Big Bad John.
Yes.
Ryan, here's a question for next Friday. In order to go to NAMM show, do you need to be a music store owner or employee? Or can anyone attend? Well, it is a trade show for people in the business, so it is not open to the public. It is open to store owners like me or Angela. We could go as store owners, manufacturers like D'Addario or someone like that. It is open to media people, like if you have a media type company, like the Tone King, right? The Tone King does not sell gear. He doesn't manufacture gear, but he
goes for interviews
in the industry as a I guess reporter is what I would be looking for.
Yeah. The press.
The press, right? And I could go as a lesson type thing. If you have a lesson studio, best thing to do is go to the NAMM website, and you can see you have to become a member of NAMM. Join NAMM. It's an association. Pay your membership dues. Pay your couple $100 fees to get a badge. So that's how you kind of can get in. Now you can go as a guest. Like if you have friends who have, a store, or I've gone as a guest a couple of times as manufacturers, people that I do a lot of business with. Because a lot of times the bigger companies, they'll buy a certain number of badges for the year.
Yeah.
And then they'll have some, that they can use as a guest. I've done that. I've gone as a guest of Chapman Guitars because I was buying all of the NAMM guitars. I've gone with D'Addario because we do a lot of business with D'Addario. And Kaiser, same thing. Kaiser is great. I've gone to 2 NAMMs with them. So badges are color coded depending on what you do. You're trying not to yawn. Soothing. Soothing. Anyways, it's just not open to general public. You do have to be in the industry somehow, some way.
Yes.
So if there's a loophole for getting in there, go check with NAMM on the website and see if you can join up under some way, like if a reporter or whatever.
And what the qualification?
I have a YouTube.
Think it's just like,
I have a music YouTube channel.
I'm a reporter.
I have a music YouTube channel. Can I get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably if you just pay your dues. Yeah, but you just can't walk up off the street and want to get a badge. It doesn't really work that way. So thanks, Big John.
Yeah. There you go. Ta-da!
Ta-da! J.L. Burkett. For the last 10 years, I've been playing a 1975 Marshall Super Bass amp, 2x12, and a 4x25 cab.
Nice.
I think he meant 4x12. What amp is on the market you think will be about the same so I can retire the old girl? I play rhythm guitar and some lead. I just like the punch and the power the amp brings to the lows and the mid-range while being able to make the high notes still chime. Thanks for the help. 1975 Marshall Super Bass amp.
Because it's all about that bass.
About that bass. Man, JL. That's kind of hard for me to say what would be comparable because I am not familiar with the 75 Marshall Super Bass.
I think some other people answered this underneath him.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, great. Because this was 2 weeks ago because we had a week off.
I'm not sure. I think one of these are answered.
It could be. I tell you what I do like though. I have been enjoying. I'm gonna ease you over here just a little
thanks. He was patting my back. I was like,
is this?
He's been enjoying me. Oh, so.
EVH amp. It's 100 watts. It's got the lows in it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm at a loss, and I'm sleepy. Sorry.
Next time, caffeine.
Caffeine.
Woo!
Yeah.
Need some Mountain Dew.
I've not had any today. I don't need any this late at night. When we go to sleep.
Dilate.
I don't know. Possibly another Marshall. I'm sure, like as Angela said, this looks like it may have been answered in the comments section. So I hope it was, because I'm at a loss right now. I am enjoying the EVH that I just got. It's a pretty killer amp. And other than that, ooh, yeah, so nice.
So nice.
In the right on the other side of Angela, you can see a little bit of the Devil Cat. I can't wait. The Devil Cat Jimmy has been really good. We've been enjoying it quite a bit. So, yeah, man. I'm sorry, JL. I'm not answering your question very well today. I must apologize. First, I must apologize. So, that was actually the last question, I believe.
Yeah.
So, if you have any questions for us for next week.
Or like to scold us for being so tired.
Yeah. Actually, what's interesting is...
Keep it to yourself.
What's interesting is we're starting to get a lot of comments.
Yeah. Which is great.
On the Ask RNA, which is awesome.
Wonderful. I love talking to you guys.
We want to encourage dialogue between everyone who watches this.
Yes. I love y'all talking to each other and, helping each other out and answering each other's questions and stuff.
Because I don't know the answer to everything, obviously.
That's so right.
Yeah. I know that's right. I'll tell you one thing. But, thank you guys so much for watching and all the kind words and comments and questions.
Thanks for all the compliments on my singing. I appreciate that.
It's been great the last...
I'm so self-conscious and I don't like my voice.
I think it's awesome. It's been great.
I love to sing and I love teaching singing. But everyone's a big critic, you know.
Everyone is their
themselves.
own worst
Their own worst
critic.
critic, yeah.
I think you're fabulous.
Thanks.
You, deep down inside, you know you're fabulous too. You know I'm fabulous.
Yes, I do. I love finding the fabulous in other people. I love that.
Especially me.
Yes.
Mostly.
Mostly.
So leave us a question for next week. Or just a wonderful comment. That would be great. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, we love it.
Keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
Really, really, really. Sleepy, sleepy.
Wake up!
Ah. I think I just hurt my back.
Oh no!
It woke up too fast. Oh god.
It happens. It happens.
It do.
It happens. Oh, we'll have a lot to talk about on next one because it'll be after The Walking Dead premiere this Sunday.
Walking Dead mid-season premiere.
Happy Valentine's Day
on
to
Valentine's
me.
Day. We can't go out on a date because we have to watch The Walking Dead.
Oh. Yeah.
We'll have a date at the house.
So we're having chicken and The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Next week, Walking Dead
Yay!
discussion. Oh, so excited.